Welcome back to the arcade. Last time you saw us go through what could have happened.
This is what could have happened in the future.
But here's what really happened. In a later episode.
It was all a simulation.
Turns out it wasn't real the whole time.
Yeah, it's the old classic, that old chestnut, you know?
That old chestnut.
That old chestnut. I don't know why it's an old chestnut.
I've never heard that phrase before.
Do people age chestnuts? You know?
No, but I've never heard that phrase before.
Never heard that phrase before? I've heard that a couple times.
Alright, so we're gonna do a different side quest?
Yes, to power us up, and then we'll come back and... our emotions are running high from losing Patroclus. But we have to, play this smart. We'll keep those emotions buried deep down. Figure things out, get stronger, come back and take vengeance.
Genie is weak.
On Mrs. Mama Brain.
Yeah, Mrs. Mama Brain. Mrs. Juvia Mama. What? That's her name.
Yeah. Juvia Mamba.
Juvia Mama. Not Juvia Mamba.
Juvia Mamba.
There we go. Let's go to the end of time. This is the best place to heal up, because it's just free. It's just like, hey. Got my gal back. Got Isla in there again.
Oh, that's what you do.
You know, I don't... Hey, listen. What, are you going to Navi me now?
Hey. Is he going to tell you things, or is that just what he says when you show up?
I have no idea. I don't recall, but let's check.
Yeah, talk to him.
You going to tell me something?
Maybe he has something cool to tell you.
Oh! I love how he's always surprised. You just yelled at me.
You wish to fight Lavos, correct?
Maybe.
Many paths lay open to you. You may use that bucket or fly the wings of time to the day of Lavos. Or there's the Black Omen, which floats in the sky above your world. Lavos is somehow connected with it.
Oh, right. You got teleported away right before that happened.
It's up to you to decide when and where you to fight Lavos. But now you must realize you are the only ones who stand a chance against him. However, you will not be alone. I have had vague glimpses of events, people, and places that will empower you.
He's the guy who tells you about all these quests.
Oh. In the Middle Ages, a woman's sheer determination brings a forest back to life. Is this a movie he's writing?
There's a test to be done in the future where machinery originated. And there's a
special stone. Sorry, you continue now.
That can shine its light on each generation from the distant past to the far future.
He had more conviction than me anyway.
Well, now I'm announcer, man. It's his script, so this is the advertisement. There's the ghost of a lofty knight, slain by Janus in the Middle Ages, who haunts the present. There's an object in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. You already did that one.
Yeah.
One of you is close to someone who needs help. Find this person. Fast.
I think we have all the time in the world, sir.
Just as literally, you control. You're time travelers. You can go. Just as you touch the lives of every life form you meet, so too will their energy strengthen you. Goodbye.
He just
fail to live
asleep.
up to your potential, and you will never win. I am sorry that I must simply witness the coming spectacle from my vantage point here.
He's gonna be asleep.
No, you're coming with me.
Come to the final battle.
Now that took the entire episode, let's save.
There you go.
Yeah, that's supposed to be your, reminder of stuff. Of, here's your thing. You talk to him, and then he does that, I guess, at some point. He's like, hey, here's all your side quests now.
Uh-huh.
So,
he doesn't take any off the lists, because we still have we got the rainbow thing, or whatever.
Tupac, go! No. Actually, we need to make it shine. We haven't gotten it to shine yet.
Okay.
To get it to shine, hello, we need to go all the way to the distant future. And there's a whole little thing with that, and that's the most annoying fight in the game. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna Nope.
Oh.
No, the fight for the shell.
Oh, okay.
It's you have to fight this fire thing.
Sunken desert.
Hello.
Ooh. Whose side quest is this?
This is a mixture. I believe this is Blazes, technically.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem like Blazes at first. Hello.
It becomes blazes through certain things.
Yeah. What? Oh.
Slurp kiss.
Oh, bubble hit is one.
Goodness.
Yeah. Let's heal all. Tailspin? Tailspin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're like a Tasmanian devil.
Or a cat.
Or a cat. I've known many cats that could produce that gale force.
Duh, it's called All the Tigers.
Yeah. Is that water too?
That was water too.
That's my favorite because it's the fastest.
It's the fastest and a bubble.
Lightning comes in, sings a whole aria, and then has 2 encores and then ends. Wow.
I took a step.
These fights.
Yep. I feel like
the hell are these bugs?
Hexapods, do you not?
They're really gross. I'm thinking
Glacier. Oh, it's only one target? Fuck that.
I'm thinking of what this thing would look like in real life, and those thin, like, stinger
Disgusting.
tails are gross on any type of bug.
All bugs are gross.
Yeah, I kind of am with you there. The butterflies from far away look pretty cool, but when you get up close, it's like...
I got bit by a non-aggressive butterfly, actually.
I don't think I've ever been bit by a butterfly.
Fun fact, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah?
People won't believe me, but I was mowing the lawn one day, and then the wind blew a butterfly onto my arm, and it bit me.
It bit you.
And then I went inside, and I was like, what the hell just happened? Because I felt a stinging on my like, arm where it was, and I just felt this stinging, and then I looked down, and there it was, and I was like, what is going on?
Huh.
And I was like, I guess I got bit. So I went in and was like, hey, look up if this is it. And then Maya looked it up. And it's a non-aggressive butterfly.
Yeah?
I got bit by something that doesn't normally attack.
Well, if you said the wind blew it into you, it probably just freaked out.
Probably. That's what I figured.
That, or it bared an ancient grudge.
Against humans.
Yes.
And it didn't realize it until that moment?
Yes. In that moment, hatred of years past boiled up in its blood. And for the first time in its life, it felt purpose to take you down. And then you just went, ow, and walked away.
Oh, she finally learned Cure too. So
well,
I was right here.
A bit too
Whoa. I was right there, and then I got in a fight. And took like 20 steps back. What is this? Oh, I'll just look on here.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it's what she has. Oh, this is good.
Aeon suit.
The Aeon suit's good, so I'll give it to Frog.
Very good.
I should have bought healing items.
An Aeon suit. So is it like a costume of Veilfor from Final Fantasy X? They're all just in big bird outfits. It'd be pretty funny.
I'm trying to figure out what to say, because I have about 4 things I want to say to that comment.
Hey, you should say all of them at the same time.
So here, I can't physically.
Combine it into one.
I'll do this. So, 1, that's Goofy. 2...
Yeah, of course it is.
2, this came out first. 3rd, third, Great Call Ahead. 4th, they don't have the technology to do that, and if they did, they probably would.
No.
Hey, guess what?
Guess what?
Boss fight.
Whoa! Look at that. I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
I don't know either. So they changeth the forest into the desert.
Oh, sure.
But how can one find a monster that roams the inner earth? We just did.
Did you just wait for it to pop out? So there was a forest here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
This is the...
I don't remember it.
You need levels, but I need him. Actually, no. Do I want her? I want her. I'm gonna need this dual healing.
Yeah, is this another tough boss?
This
Aeon Helm!
Yes.
So this one is like Bahamut hat. Baham hat.
That was just another... I thought it just matched the... What does the Sight Helm do? Well, she gets the Protect status.
Ooh, nice.
What does this do? Oh,
shouldn't you give that to someone with lower defense?
No, I do the Sight Cap because it negates confusion.
Okay. But you don't want the Protect status on someone who has lower defense?
I mean, I could, but honestly, it is more important that they like him, I guess. No, I don't think his defense is that low.
Huh.
It's just that, like, I want people to be immune to stuff, and that usually takes priority.
Wait, that's what it does? It doesn't just give you more defense?
What?
Protect.
Oh, no, it reduces physical attacks. But I need...
Wouldn't you want that on, like, Yinny, since she don't have so much defense?
You know what, though? I need her immune to confusion more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm grabbing all these treasures. So.
That's fair. I missed that part.
Yeah. I'm that kind of person
so
where I'm like...
it's just the giant battlefield, and you gotta track him down. Is that like his
I tracked him down.
mouth, or... I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at.
Cause
like...
It's...
yeah,
he's
that
it's him
thing.
Again. It's him.
The...
Oh, shit. I think I might have wanted Megas for this. Oh, well. Too bad.
That was confusing. What he did there.
Yes, it was. I just realized people are hurt. I probably should have healed before we entered this fight. Oh well.
Gosh darn it.
Damn.
Well, it's not like I recalled that people were damaged.
Yeah, I didn't either, so that's why that happened.
Retinite.
Retinite. But we already beat a thing, so...
I don't know what that means. He has a smiley crotch.
It kind of does.
What's with all these crotch monsters in this game? There was the one with the giant dick.
Hey, they put a lot of detail into it, alright? And they just want you to know.
I guess it does draw the eye, I'll say that. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I think an episode or two ago we were talking about Square Enix.
2 episodes
and
ago,
yes, and we just
then we got in that weird boss fight. That's why.
Yeah, we got in the mother.
We got in the solo boss fight too. So yeah, we were talking about Square Enix, and they're weird. Oh fuck.
Water, hardened sand. Defense power is down. Oh.
Defense power up. One attack. Why are you immune to water? But then, I don't know.
Oh, it just like gets absorbed, but then it weakens the defense. This is kind of a cool mechanic to face the boss around.
I mean...
It does kind of suck that if you had the wrong party, you wouldn't be able to counteract it at all.
Yeah.
You can't react to that. You have to know in advance. Alright, where'd she go? There's not a whole lot of places that she could have gone.
That's true, actually.
Like,
there was nowhere she could have gone.
The perspective here is really weird, because that crotch does not look like it should be big enough for her to fit in. Isn't that a weird thing to say?
She could.
It just does not look like she should be able to fit inside that crotchy maw. But what do I know? And there.
So
Alright, have your moment.
That was really funny.
For it.
That was really funny. I had nothing. That was just too good. I was gonna try to start the Square conversation again, but damn, that was just too funny.
Oh, thank you.
I couldn't pass on that.
The heck, his legs turn into those spikes? I thought it was gonna be like an antlion thing.
Yeah, instead it's a weird skeleton thing that has a tongue? Question mark?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a question.
What, the answer is yeah.
Yeah. That's a weird sound effect.
It is very odd. Anyway.
Oh, I just...
What did we end on last time with Square? Oh! Each Final Fantasy after 9 did something completely different with their battle system. And sometimes it feels like the results can be positive or they can be negative, but they do feel kind of like superfluous. I don't know.
Superfluous?
They're trying to innovate in weird ways when they don't need to.
Yeah.
You know, like Final Fantasy X, I like the battle system of that. It wasn't the ATB anymore, but I thought it was good because you could switch in party members, and party members had different strengths, and you had to adjust on the fly in battle.
Even though the sphere grid really was made that if you went far enough, everyone was the same, basically.
Yeah, further down the line.
Because I actually got to the point where Yuna could be an effective physical attacker, and even had had like armor break and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like, well, I am very far on this, and she already knows Flare.
Yeah. I do remember a point in that game where I got Una Black magic, and there was no reason to have Lulu anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because her magic was just way better.
Yeah, the weird thing about Lulu is that she's a fucking tank. Like, she doesn't have a lot of HP.
Uh-huh.
But she
has a lot of magic defense.
But she has a lot of magic defense and a lot of physical defense.
I don't remember that.
She actually has a lot of physical defense. It's not as high as Auron or like... But it's not like her main focus.
Uh-huh.
So you're like, oh, her physical defense isn't that high, but it is. I think she starts with more than Titus even.
Wow. Yeah. But then after that, Final Fantasy XI. This is MMO style combat. Final Fantasy 12, kind of similar thing.
Yeah.
13 with the, I don't know what that battle system was called, but Gestalt changes.
It was the why have party mode. It was why have a player.
Yeah, it's like, all right, pick the actions, let it go.
Yeah, and then you could also just do auto battle, which was weird.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, that's new.
But as I understand it, auto battle usually didn't pick all of the most preferable stuff.
No, it did not. Not unless you, like, scanned it before.
Yeah, so it was best to go on the fly. But then 14 goes back to the MMO style, but it's more of a Guild Wars-esque design.
Whoa.
And 15 is like Kingdom Hearts, kind of. I haven't actually sat down and played it, even though I now have owned a PlayStation 4 for a while. I haven't...
Is it a free demo?
Yeah, it was a free demo, pretty sure.
Well, I didn't know if the demo was free or not. That's why I was asking.
If it's a paid demo, fuck, I ain't playing it. Not even well, I don't know how well Ground Zeroes sold, but ain't nobody should do that ever, stupid paid demos. That is the shittiest business decision.
Seems
because
like
people will still buy it. Don't tell any businesses that, because then they'll start doing it.
If they're, I mean, Final Fantasy in general will sell, regardless.
Yeah, so I think Square's just trying to maximize them profits by doing this episodic thing. Yeah. Or just be like, oh no, we have to strike while the iron is hot. We told people there'll be a Final Fantasy VII remake. We need to maintain interest, get it out as fast as possible, cut it into pieces.
Yeah, I had watched...
Fit it through their mailbox.
I'd actually watched a video today by a Pro Jared video that was the top 10 worst things that Square has done with like Final Fantasy in general. And that was like number 4 was them just exploiting Final Fantasy VII fans, basically.
Yeah.
Like that was, and I was like,
they know they want that remake, so they're being shitty assholes about it because they're also making it into a game that I don't think would appeal to people who just like Final Fantasy VII.
Who were a fan of Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah.
From what I like,
because they're making it into something different.
Yeah, which is not what anybody really wanted.
Yeah, they wanted
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, if they had said, look, we have the same battle system, it's got new graphics, voice acting, cool cutscenes, revamped music, everyone would have shit their pants and it would have sold like gangbusters.
Yep, and then instead they're trying to make it like Crisis Core.
Yeah, I think it's like Final Fantasy 15.
Oh,
I think it's the same.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kind of, yeah.
Which is really annoying with that party. I feel like that would be annoying with that party.
Yeah, I don't know.
That party's the whole party thing is awesome.
I think I do kind of buy into this. I've heard different people on the internet talking or making fun of Square, being like, "We just want to make movies. Stop buying our games. We just want to make movies. Why can't we just make Final Fantasy VII the movie?"
Because you tried that and failed.
Advent Children was really cool, but...
It's not a good movie by any means, though, and it ruined movie. Cloud. Cloud was actually an interesting character, and then they made him all mopey and shit, and everybody remembers that instead of what he actually is.
I didn't think he was mopey in that.
That felt like I said a lot, but I didn't.
He just had a whole lot of dilly-dally You know?
Dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
I think I put on some weight, all that dilly-dally. It's my favorite line.
That's the best line in that movie,
Yeah,
actually.
I love it.
Other than Rude's, like, one line to Reno, which is like, I made it special or something. It's like, oh shit.
Like his firework bomb.
Yeah, his firework bomb.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, next time in the arcade.
Next time we talk to Fiona.
Who?
This gal. She wanted a forest.
Who? Her?
Yes.
Did we talk to her before?
Yes, and she was like, hey, this forest, we need to make it.
Oh, wait, yeah.
She was concerned about her husband because of the war, and since we stopped the war, he's back. And now she's concerned about the forest.
The only thing I remember was you were like, oh yeah, Fiona, I like Fiona. I'm like, who? Yep. It's exactly what happened last time.
And then you made a Shrek joke that was unnecessary.
No, I was totally called for. Bye-bye.
Bye.